never bleed. Truth is, they're strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth start. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're just as strangers. There's no point, babe. There's no point to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. Wanted you here with me.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I mean, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's the throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
In formation for the Dolphins.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And you lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First down, Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Swift on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Williams on the play action. Has it downfield, working the left. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, here's Tua. He wants a heater, go deep, middle. This is brought in at the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here's Tonga Vailoa again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Sanders sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 real quick.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams vacates quickly left side. Big strike here to Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And that is how our 1st quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Bales into the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Makes the grab and bounds left side. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now lead by 10. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Slot man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The Bears into the nickel for third down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Wilson out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Hand off, running left, right. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down from the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. The offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Rank gets it, headed right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third and goal, Wilson. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Sanders sends it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Low inside, hauled in by Komet. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Wilson now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And this is intercepted. Touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. In quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Wilson on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
At their own 32-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking for a throw here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Into the hands of Duvernay. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First throw for the backup now. Fires right away, but incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense, not on that one.
They fake the handoff. Now yours. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Firing one deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This line forward halts it after a couple of yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Running behind center with right. He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And a Dolphin 1st down.
They run again with Wright, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Right again. A lot of grass ahead. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Miami.
Wilson now off the play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now run with Wright. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Here's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with the sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play. Here's Wilson to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is a 35-yard look from the right half. Sanders sends it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
Here's Duvernay on the return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the 40 on 2nd down. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now give to Johnson, coming right. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
2. They go counter. It's Johnson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
at their own 18-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Escapes out to the left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Wilson out of the pistol. Nice game left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Wilson with it on first. Throw left side, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down at the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Right again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. A safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the 44 here on second down. That one's caught along the left sideline. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
4 yards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears lead by only 2. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down.
70 Lions.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close. Didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw. Let's go, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Johnson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 8 at the end. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. Wilson on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Sticking in the air with Wilson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop